Hey, 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 hey. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if everything is in order. Yep, it seems it is. I think it is. Param, param. Pam, 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 pam. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Dum doo doo dum dum. Dum doo doo dum dum dum. Hello, good evening, people. Welcome, welcome to another stream of Plane Shift, where we try to make a video game when everyone else is just asking an artificial intelligence to make a video game, but we want to do it ourselves. I mean, I'm pretty sure that one day, you know, the artificial intelligence will be able to make Plane Shift equal or better, but for now we cannot yet, right? But one day probably it will. Okay. Let's start. I made some progress, by the way. I made some progress on the give items. Now it's not complete, but I think I made some progress. Yep. I made some progress. I don't understand volumes, but volumes are always different, but I think it's the music that is. Anyway, yeah, so we are working on the functionality that allows the player to actually give a certain number of items to a city and in a specific category, right? So this is what we are working on, and all the checks here at the moment are good. The give button is already connected, but it's not doing much. Hello, Hula. Good evening. It's not doing much yet. So this is what I was doing, right? Yep. So I was city ID category. Player resource give, yes. Exactly. And then this one. Bum 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 bum. And then this one is handling the give. Yeah, this is where I was, right? I didn't I didn't complete this. So basically here for every resource, I don't think I like this thing. For every resource, there is all the resources that the player have given, right? I'm only thinking if I should check again. I mean, for sure I have to check his inventory. I mean, that's easy. But yeah, so I think we need to do we need to do the as item, right? It's a bit of a pity that I have to go by item name, because actually I have the ID. So it's a bit annoying that I have to do the check by name. It seems that we only have this one. No, but this is not the one that we are using. This is not the one. Yeah, this one. So we will basically have to do this. We don't care about different item, lower quantity. We don't care about that. We don't care. We don't care about that. I mean, I can take this piece, but reality is way simpler, right? It's way simpler than that. It's way simpler than that, because in reality we have the ID. I don't think we care about this, but let's see. Maybe correct item we care, but I don't think we care about this too. We definitely care about the count, and the count is quantity. I don't understand this check. I think this check was done for to exclude the... Ah, that's a good point. Ay, this is risky. So if you have a modified weapon, if you are requesting weapons and you have a modified weapon, yeah, this we need to keep, right? Because it is the problem, right? So in your inventory you may have a golden longsword of strength, right? And you are giving a longsword to the city, and it's actually going to remove the former one, right? Which is absolutely what we don't want to happen. I mean, it's only for the items that are actually... Also, I would say that we should exclude all the ones that are equipped. Are we already excluding the ones that are equipped or not? I don't think we want you to give stuff that you have equipped, right? That's a good question. Here we have the same problem. Here we have the same problem. Ay. Isn't better if I check the modifiers then? I think so. I think it's better if we check the modifiers. The problem of the modifiers are in item instance, and so they are on PS item. Now, I don't know if it's really true though that we want to exclude items with modifiers. Ay. No, because we may request. We may request. Yeah, I think we have to do the check. There is no way. We have to do the check by name, guys, because if by any chance I have you give your precious super rare, ultra rare weapon instead of a normal one, you will kill me. You will literally kill me. So... Right? You will literally kill me. So I have to be sure that... I have to be sure that the name of the requested resource the problem If I do get name, am I getting the name already with the modifiers or not? I mean, no, here I don't, because it is item stats, right? Item stats do not have the modifiers. So, but I'm not saying item stats, I'm saying one item, right? So get name. Yeah, absolutely. While I think the get standard name yeah. So this one returns the name of the item without any overrides or modifiers. It's the item stats item. Right? Okay. So if I do get name, I get the name modified by the prefix, suffix, etc. So what I want to be sure, that this name is identical to the one that I have required. In only in this case, right? Now the quality, I think that the quality we will not give importance to the quality. We will not give importance to the quality, right? So why are we using string compare instead of just doing equal? Huh? What the fuck? It's kind of strange. Why we just don't do this? One resource. No, we don't have the name. Unbelievable. No, we don't have the name. Fuck. So I passed the ID because I said, oh, it's easier because we compare the ID, right? But in reality, it's wrong. No. I was all happy, you know, that I said, oh, I passed the name, I passed the ID, so it's faster. I was all happy, like I was a smart boy. Shit, I have to redo it. No, there is no way. It must be... No, it must be named. There's no way. There's no way. Exactly. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. So, I have to change a few things. I mean, it's not much, but I have to change. I have to change few things. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, all the checks by ID are stupid. If I do it on the item ID. And even yeah. Nah, yeah. Yeah, everything is fucked. Okay. I understand. Yup, is broken. It's completely broken. Now, if I want, I can go by ID and name, so that where I can, I use the ID. Like here, for example, I can use the ID, right? So I extra, but I don't know if it's really better performance-wise, because, okay, here we are comparing all the inventory items. Should I go by name and ID? I mean, I think that this is anyway a T map, right? Yeah, it's a hash, so it's super quick. It is absolutely super quick. This is super quick. Okay, bro. Okay. Okay. We have to go by name. We have to go by name. Ah, but wait a second. This function has a problem, eh? No, this function is completely fucked. No, this function is bad. No. This function is a problem, because this function is ignoring the modifiers again. You see that it goes through. It goes from name to stats, and from stats to ID, and from ID to item. But this will not give you what you want. This will not give you what you want. This function is fucked. I mean, it will give you all the longsword, but it will give you the golden longsword and the longsword at the same time. So we have to be super careful about this. You know what? This function, I'm gonna nuke it, because I created it myself the other day, and I know why I created it. I created it because I thought that it was a good idea, but it's a very bad idea. Should not be done that way. Should not be done that way. Should not be done that way. And so I think that yes, we need both. We need the item name and the ID. And we will use the ID. I mean, anyway, we. I mean, this thing is a bit annoying, but I want to do it right and avoid problems later on, right? I want to avoid problems later on, so for this reason, yeah, so we have to do it this way. Yeah, I miscalculated that, but it's fine. So we get by ID. We get by ID. We verify that the name is correct, because otherwise, right? We verify that the name and the quantity is correct. If we got that, it's fine. This part we don't need. This part we don't need. Okay, now that we have the correct item, what do we do? Now that we have the correct item, what do we do? Well, we will have to remove it from the. I don't know if I want to do a first check, and then only if everything is okay, we submit. Otherwise, we don't submit. Yeah, I think it's probably a better idea. So basically, instead of corrected item, we will have an array. And if I didn't find the correct item, I just exit. So if this happens, we don't commit the transaction, right? I think I'm just printing out EU log. This will be an error actually, because is a problem, right? If this happens, it's really a problem. And we will say handle resource player give wrong item. I mean, it cannot find the committed item. And I don't know, is weird. If this happens, maybe the inventory changed or something, but I don't want to commit, right? So we just abort the thingy. So we do nothing. This should never happen. If the item is found, then what we do, if the item is found, I think I want to put it in an array. So actually I want to get this out of this and make it a TRA of PS item. And I will call it items to give, right? Whatever. Please. Items to give, and here we will add this item, right? So we will do this, right? And I don't know, sometimes okay, so now what do we do here? So we cycle, yeah, we do nothing. We cycle on all these items, right? We cycle on all these items. And we see if we find the right quantity and the right name. Right quantity, right name. And then after this, we remove it from we remove from the player inventory, and we give it to the city, right? We remove from player inventory, we give to the city. Do we want to give to the city before removing or after? The problem is that if it fails, and the problem is that if I remove it, I don't have the information anymore of what item is it, right? Well, no, I have it because I have it in my player resource give, pretty much. Yes, so I can, yes, I can remove it from the inventory first. I can remove it from the inventory first. So we do another 4 on the same thing. No, on these items to give, right? And this one is again a PS item. So there is 1 to give. And for the one that we want to give, we do what? For the one that we want to give, I need something very similar to this. Which is this. Ah, the money. The money is a problem. Ah, the money. The money needs to be done separately, eh? Because the money is not an item. Yeah. The money we do it separately. Oh, fuck. What do you mean? Hmm? I'm checking this existing code so that I don't go, you know, I don't reinvent the wheel. Transfer offer, transfer money. Yeah, this is exactly what we should do. Bro, I don't understand. I don't understand. So here I'm giving the item to... So this is basically adding the items to the receiving character, right? But I want to do the... So, and here we delete. Remove item index. The problem is that we need I don't know if this remove item index is actually exposed. Drop item. I don't want to drop the item. I want to remove. I want to like if it's consumed, right? I think it's this remove item ID. I think it's this remove item ID actually. Yeah. Cache manager remove instance. Yeah, but what I have to do, I only have to do this, boys. I don't have to do anything else, anything more than this. This function is already doing what we want, so I don't have to do this crazy thing, right? So it's just my player inventory. Now the only thing that I need to know though is the UID. Yeah, which is already this, right? So this should be good. And this, fuck the stack. No, the stack. Shit. Because the stack, we know it only inside of this thing, right? Super annoying. So, or I do it inside of this. Okay. I had all this nice idea about doing it, but no. But I think that is it was wishful thinking. It was absolutely wishful thinking. It's a pity because if something goes wrong, we give just some of the materials, right? And that's annoying. But fine. I can still have this, right? If something goes bad, I can still print it out, but in reality, hopefully will never happen, right? Hopefully will never happen. Hopefully. Hopefully. So, okay, so this is finding the items, is verifying the exact quantities, checking if the right name, right? Sorry, this becomes useless. Huh? There is a leftover. Yeah, this becomes useless. I wanted to do it that way, but it's not working. I wanted to do it that way, but okay, so this should remove that item. So here we need to add the item to the city inventory, right? So we need to say, we need another function, for sure not this one. We need another function that is basically adding materials to the city. Right? So we need a new function. A new function that is now this may also trigger a level upgrade, a boost upgrade. Yeah, it may. So it is add resources to one category, right? Yeah. And what it needs to have, the city ID. Well, actually it's one resource at a time, so this is done one at a time. I think I still want to have the player because I need to put it in the ranking in the future. At the moment we don't have the ranking in the database. Well, we have it because it's, no, we don't, yeah, city ranking, yeah, we have it. So this table will have to be populated somehow, right? We are still a bit far from that, but a request to give is a bit weird, but it's just the request. This function is only the request. This one is really doing it. This one is really right into the database, right? So it is also going to trigger any ranking or anything else, right? So here we need the city ID, we need a category, and we need the player, right? And he's doing this for every resource that is actually matching the, yeah, exactly. So now let me drink a second. So now this thing has to do a million things, but the main thing he has to do, he has to add it to the database and to the memory. The problem is that you may have that resource already, right? So you may be adding to an existing resource, right? So fuck, this is why I need an ID. Well, my ID actually is city ID, category, and item stats, but without an ID to update is kind of risky. How do I update this? I mean, I have the storage. My city obviously has the storage. And the storage is here. So is this resource storage by city. So I can get my city. If I do this, right? This returns a T array of city resource storage. Right? Why it doesn't like it? Because it's a pointer to an array. Don't remember why we have a pointer to an array, but because I needed it for whatever reason. It's fine. So we have this. Yeah, the problem is how the hell do we save it? Because I can change it, right? That is not a big deal. I can go through through this array, find my, because it is by tier, right? No, it is by category. It is by categories, not by tier. It's by category. Oh fuck. City resource storage is not by tier. City resource storage is not by tier because we are always working on one tier. Yeah, the tier that is not already, that is not already completed. True. So the first thing that I need to understand is what is the current tier, and I have it here in city info. So I have it in city info. Can we create a function that is called like get tier? Yeah. So we will call it get city tier in category. Right. Parapam. So we do cities. So this returns the city. This returns what? An FPS city info. One city. I think I like the one. Whenever you're extracting from an array, I like having the syntax one city, one. So it's very understandable, right? So now here we have this. So basically we have to switch based on this, right? And in case this is I have to do it this way because unfortunately that's not an array, right? That's not an array, so unfortunately it's not an array. I mean, there is no correspondence between this and this, right? In our structure. I know it's a bit stupid, but it's the way it is. Yeah. Does it make sense to put a break if I already returned? No, doesn't make any sense. So I have to do this 6 times. I have to do this 6 times, and I need to do infrastructure, hospitality. What is the list? Infrastructure, hospitality. I want to put in the same crafting, fate, education. What is the last one? Agriculture. Oh wow, it's listing only the ones that you didn't use yet. Fantastic. Okay. So this is basically returning now. Yeah. Unfortunately, if we don't find it, I think we have to return like a -1 or whatever. I mean, it should never happen, but... Right? Hello, Yoko. 500 down the drain. Good news is there is no real money. I don't know why the case is indented here instead of being indented there. Right. Is it more readable this way? I don't know. Anyway, this get city tier by category is doing this, right? So we so we need to get the current tier, right? The current tier for this thing. So okay, so we get the current tier. Now that we have the current tier, it is a kind of a complex logic because we have the current tier, right? And so now what the hell do we do? We have to... Basically, we have to compare... We have to compare these resources... I mean, we need to find the resource inside city resources. By the way, this add resource to category, obviously I need to pass in also the... I need to pass in the actual item, no? Or the... I don't know what I want to pass. Do I want to pass the item ID? The item ID? The item ID is a bit risky because the item ID is without modifiers, right? But I think could be maybe good enough. And I don't know. I don't know, boys. I'm evolving this thing, but I see a number of issues. I see a number of problems, actually. I think we will solve them, but it's not that simple. Okay, so let's say that... Let's say that we have our city resources. Right? So we want to... We want to go through this. And we want to find... And we want to find the item ID that corresponds to our thing, right? Yeah, to our item ID. If it corresponds, this is the one that we have to modify, right? If it corresponds, that is the one that we have to modify. And if we find it, considering that these are all pointers, well, actually, yeah, these are all pointers. I can modify it directly, right? So I can basically do, but the problem is that I need to check, because I could do one storage. Wait a second. It is a PS item. No, this is an item stats. So where do I have the quantity here? My storage. So I could do this, right? I could do one storage equals storage plus, right? Or plus equal. Plus equal to my new quantity, right? So I can do that. The problem is, and this will do, right? This will do what we want. So we'll add that quantity to the storage. But we have two problems. The first problem is that this quantity may actually trigger a tier change. Right? May trigger a tier change. And we know that only when we finish the addition of all the materials. So we cannot actually check the tier change here. But we have to check the tier change here. Exactly. After we added all the resources, right? So we have to do that there. Now the good news is that we did all the checks so that the player cannot put more materials than required. Otherwise it would have been a complete mess. So he can only provide materials up to the reaching the tier, right? But let's say this will do. The problem is that this is not updating the database. No, wait a second, there is another problem. That here I need to be sure that I'm in the right category, eh? What do you mean? Yeah, absolutely, eh? Category needs to be equal to my category there. Otherwise, we are adding to. Huh? Why doesn't like? It is an int. What? No, come on. I didn't use the. Really? No, I didn't use the enumeration. Why? Probably because I invented it after. Yeah, probably invented it after. Shit. Yeah, category needs always to be. No, this needs to be. This needs to be this. There's no way. Huh? Okay. This may change few things actually, but fine. Ow. Better. What? Again? No, bro. There is another one? Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, there is another one. Shit. No, but I prefer to use the enumeration. Otherwise it's a mess when you do changes. You know, you don't understand anything. I mean, we have to use the enumeration. There's no way. We have to use it. So yeah, so now category matches. So we have to be in the right category, and the item needs to be the same item. And then we can add the storage and the quantity. Yeah, exactly. So it is basically doing the change in memory, right? So this adds the new quantity. And now we need to store it in the database, right? We need to store it in the database. Now, to store it in the database, I don't know if we can do a trick. The trick is the insert on update, right? Which basically is saying if you don't find I think I did it already many times, huh? Well, a few times. I think I did a few times, right? So there is a way to tell the database that if he doesn't find the record, it insert a new record. If he finds it, then it's just doing an update, right? Why we have so little? Why we have so little? Because it's uppercase and lowercase. No! Like this I will never find it, I guess. Well, I wanted to find one where I already did it, so to avoid reinventing the wheel. There should be at least one, but I don't know if we... Why there are so few? Let me search update. But if I do it like this, bro, update is everything. Okay, shit. Cannot find it. Cannot find it. We can search it. So it is MySQL update. Update on insert. I don't know, there is something like that. And update on duplicate. On duplicate key. On duplicate key. Exactly. I never did it here. On duplicate. There it is. Insert blah 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 on duplicate key update. Exactly. Exactly. The problem is on duplicate key, right? Because on duplicate key. Because he understands the concept of key. But then it means that in our database, these three elements should be a key. And at the moment it's not. At the moment, city resources, does not have a key. So we need to create a new key. Primary key or unique key? What do you mean? The primary is also unique. Huh? So if I add city ID, category, and item stats ID, right? So I'm saying that this is a primary key and it cannot be broken, right? Now it's fucked because it's by tier. No, it's okay, I cannot yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay because I saved the tier in city, no? I saved the tier. I hope so. Yeah, I saved the tier in city. So, no, it's good. What happens when two people turn in at the same time? What do you mean? That is not the problem. Every transaction in Unreal is put like in a sequence, in a train, right? So one will happen after the other. It's impossible that two things are happening at the same time. It's impossible. In our old game, actually was possible, because our old game was multi-threaded, it was not single-threaded, and but we solved it by creating thread locks around certain functions, right? That we really wanted to be unique. But here is not a problem because everything runs in one thread, which is not really good, but this is how Unreal Engine works. It's not true that it runs on only one thread, because actually there is stuff that it does in another thread, like music, but the main game thread is one. So it's not a problem. So if I say insert into city resources, right? City resources. And then I say that I want to enter values. I don't think I have to specify anything. So I will say value 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's already correct. Fantastic. And then I say on duplicate key, update storage, right? Only the storage. Yeah, this will work. This will work, and is solving us a million problems. Yep. That is actually very nice. That is actually very nice. I prefer to have this separate, actually. Okay. What do we have to insert? We have to insert the city, the category. Okay, so the city is city ID. So this should be easy to do. Category is this. I hope, well, we can cast it to an integer, I guess. The item stats ID, which is the item ID, right? I just realized one thing. Oh my god. No! Oh fuck. Well, we can survive, but basically the way I did it, considering his item ID and not item name, right? It means that we will never be able to request a modified object. Modified meaning like a golden longsword, right? I cannot request it as an item. So if you are crafting stuff, it must be a real item and not a modified item, not a loot item. Yeah, but I think it's fine. I mean, in theory, it would be better probably to have it by name, so it can be anything. But it's fine. No, it's fine. I think it's fine. We can live with that. It's not super flexible, but I think it's flexible enough, right? It's flexible enough. Okay, so this thing will actually, insert this resource into the database. Okay, let's recompile, and I think we can do one test, but before doing the test we have to fix the blueprints, because now that we change the category from a number to an enumeration, I think that things will go south. Why doesn't like my percentage D? Ah, yes, because this needs to be repeated. This needs to be repeated. Yeah. Exactly. Guys, we are building the foundation for a completely new system now. I can adopt an NPC. Isn't there the link there? Wait. Should be the link, no? Wait. I didn't update it. No, this one is not a voiceover. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I have to give you. You are saying fixing their answers, right? Not the voiceover. Not the voiceover. You can choose anyone you want. Choose someone that you feel is very stupid, so that doesn't answer to anything, or anyway, that answer not to what you would like to. Choose any NPC you want, and I can send you the dialogues if you want, or you can just find we can just try to speak with him and put a list of the stuff that. No, but I can send you the bad text, right? Yeah, I can send you the bad text. So the text that they cannot answer. And I can, yeah. So just choose something. I can send you all the answers that people, all the stuff that people try to say to them and they never been able to answer. Give me the name of the guards. I have a list, like for example, if you tell me, I don't know, Finra, whatever, I can go in the database and I can extract. I don't remember if I can do it directly on the web console or not. Let me try. I can extract you a list of all the stuff that people told them in the years and they never answered, right? I don't remember if I added it here or not. Yeah, missed answers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can extract. Just give me the name of one NPC. One or more, I mean, what do you want? One or more NPC. Finara. Finra. Finra o Finara? Finara? Finra? Huh? Ah no, we have two. We have Finara Plund and we have Finra something else. Okay, Finara. Finara is Idla Plaza. Okay, I see. Missed answers. So I can search, for example, all the missed answers since 2010. From 2010 to today. Huh? It's not working. Why is not working? Very strange. I got zero result. I got zero result. Well, I actually got only 2 results. Lunch. But it seems to be very strange. Huh? What is going? Wait, maybe my function is not working. So she always answers to everything? Yeah, because maybe she has an error message. But in theory, I am excluding the error message from my thing. Wait a second. Wait a second. Well, I can also do it later, but... So if I search Finara, right, I have a function here that is telling me the missed answers and I can provide a date, but it seems it's not working. I mean, or anyway, it's saying that this particular NPC always answers to everything except lunch, but it's impossible. I mean, it's very, 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 very strange. Unless I deleted... Let me try Arnquist. You see? Arnquist has a bunch of stuff. Like someone said broadsword to him. Someone said teach me. 33 people said teach me. 36 people said how to make steel. 42 people said 2. I don't know why. 2. Maybe because there is a quest where it's asking you something, a number or something. So, yeah. So, Oswald or about Torian, for example, is not answering to about Torian. But why? Why Finara is not giving me this? This is very strange, huh? Finara is not giving me... Does she has a... Yeah, she has a KA, she has that. That's very strange. There must be something that doesn't trigger the error on... give me another name. Remant. It's very strange though, because it means that our check doesn't work. And it's a pity. Yeah, Remant is the same. I mean, or people are just not speaking with him. No one talked to her. I mean, since 2010. I mean, it's possible, but it's very... Maybe no one free text, no one free texter. I don't know, let me try like Burdes. Let me try Burdes. That's very little. About your favorite fish, about your favorite flower. 2 people. Strange though. Very strange. Okay, anyway, you can choose those 2 NPC. I don't have data for them, so I cannot tell you what people are usually asking them. But you can still speak with them, right? And try to see what they answer and what they don't answer. I don't know if you know how our NPC work, but basically they have domains of knowledge. For example, Finara, right? Plund. For example, Finara Plund knows the highly important people, right? So if you ask her about all these people, if you ask her about, I don't know, Boralis, Durok, Alelia, she will answer. She has answers for all of this, right? Because it's a common knowledge with all the people in the city. I think under general there is a general error. Yeah, this error. I don't know if this error is the one that is actually fucking up, right? Because the error is the one where she says, I don't quite understand that. So you should, can you tell me what are the dialogue options currently available? It's a million. It's not very easy for me to give you that because it's all the knowledge areas, is all the errors, is all the standard dialogue. I don't know, is complex. I can tell you what she has as a default. Which is this. These are the ones that are specific to the NPC. For whatever reason, right? These are the ones that are specific for the NPC. Plus, she has a number of common knowledge. She has a bunch of common knowledge. But to me, to tell you the common knowledge is a bit... No, the idea was that I could give you the stuff that people told her, right? Just type something random and see she answered with I don't understand. And in theory, that should be logged immediately. Immediately. You can say like www.eeetttsss.www, right? You can see just garbage text, and in theory that should be saved to the database. But I think I cut off at 2 or 3. Yeah, I cut off at 2. Because I to avoid the garbage, I only report the ones that have been at least said twice or 3 times, I think. Yeah. Bum, bum, ba-bum. Bum, ba-bum. Bum, ba-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-bum. Okay, it compiled. Okay, I think we can. No, we have to go blueprint and fix. I think two different people need to speak with her with the same let me see. I think if the same person says the same thing, is not logged. Maybe, but I'm not completely sure. It's a long time I don't check this functionality. Long time. The bad NPC text. I mean, in theory it's a good idea, but... Probably the players are not speaking much with the guards, because they just stand there and they look like they don't have anything interesting to say. But they are people too. Okay, here we have a problem now. Because I changed that item ID. PS City resource status. Item ID, item name. Yeah, it's just here. Item ID, item name. Easy. Item ID, item name. Here we did a bit of damage. We definitely did a bit of damage with the changes, but I'm going to fix it. Okay, well, it's not that bad. At least it looks like it's not that bad. Arena? Okay. Okay, it was not too bad. Now, the only problem is that when I'm sending back... No, it should already be okay. In theory, it should already be okay. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know if this will work already. But I think we want to debug it because, yeah, let's debug it 1 second. Because this thing, I mean, this thing, we need to see. Now, the other reasoning we have to do is what happens, I mean, how do we calculate the ranking? The ranking of the guild, of the ranking of the person, providing more materials, right? To the city. That is something I have to think about, because I think we need a kind of a period of time. I have to think about that. I don't know exactly how to do it, actually. So let's say that one guy adds some materials, right? And as soon as he adds some material, he becomes rank number 1, right? Because no one else added stuff. Then another guy adds materials, and now he becomes number 1 because he surpasses the other guy, right? Or the other guild. But then this cycle can go on forever, right? Of people adding continuously. So there is never a moment when this stops, or is there a moment where this stops? So do we want to say that you can always add resources at any time, or do we want to have a window of time, right? A window of time where you can say, I don't know, for a certain number of days, you can add resources, and the city is maybe when it switches the tier. So when you complete a tier, I don't know, I have to think about this. I don't know exactly how to do it. I really don't know how to do it. This thing is still starting. I don't know how to do it. Because with a period of time is simpler, right? I can say, oh, for 1 week you can put resources, and then for 3 weeks, if you are the champion, you get these benefits. The annoyance of that is that it's not continuous, right? So maybe someone doesn't play for a week and the other idea is that you can always add and so anyone can surpass you at any time. But the problem is that if we do it this way, people may add like one resource, right? One resource to be the number one, and then someone else adds one resource to be the number one as well. Again, so they go 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, which is kind of not a great game design. Okay, let's test what we did. Maybe something will work already. Let's see. The money, we have to do the money. The money is not working yet because the money is different. It's a different item. Okay, so I select infrastructure. Infrastructure is at 0. There are already some materials in. 12 of this iron ore. This one is requiring glyphs. Oh my god, an iron bar. So I have 5 iron ore. I want to give 2 of them. Okay? I click on give. When I click on give, nothing happens. Fantastic. I did not connect. Maybe I did not connect. Maybe I did not connect this. No. It's not doing anything, so probably it's not connected. Let me see. We are not even getting the request. Not even getting the request. Request city player. No, we don't even. No, we don't even get the request, so it's not connected. The give is not connected to the proper function for whatever reason. Okay. GG. It should be connected to. Should be connected to request city player give. That is the function. I think I didn't connect it. Okay. Finara. Finara. Yeah, I got this. So no one speaks with her. I got this. I don't know why trigger text and count are inverted, but obviously count is the left column and trigger text is the right column. I don't know why they are inverted, the heading, right? But so 4 times someone said test, 3 times someone said why you, and 2 times about. Now this is the already parsed. No, why I clicked on no? Fuck me. There is already the parsed city resource, city info. The parse text, right? So if you, example, if you say, tell me about Remnant, or what do you know about Remnant, right? The end result will be about Remnant. So it's already the interpreted version. So yeah, no one ever speak with her. Or at least no one ever spoke twice. Because I'm filtering on 2, I guess. Why no one is talking to you? Why no one is talking to you? Strange. Strange. I have to check why that happens. It's possible that he didn't recognize even a single word. I mean, it could be that all the words were valid, but yeah, it's possible that it's reduced to YU. Yes, yes, it is possible. It is possible because there is no answer that she has in that. It's possible that it's reduced. Yes. Because the system is kind of complex, but anyway. Let me see why this thing is not called. If I press give, right? Give. Give in theory is doing something. Well, it's doing something only if the amount is greater than 0, right? So we did if amount is greater than 0, this will be true. We are adding this resource to this, right? Then we go here and we say, is this greater than 0? No. Is this greater than 0? No. Is it get fuck, I forgot. Yeah, this one is missing. This one should go there as well. This was the missing connection. Now, if everything is empty though, I think I should do it only if there is at least one element, right? Yeah. So let me do this check. I will check if there is at least one element. So resource give length is greater than 0. I mean, in theory, we could also store the whole phrase that the guy said, but we don't. We don't? Maybe we do. Let me see. Maybe we store also trigger text, vector. Yeah, I store also the full, but I'm not extracting it. Let me try. Wait. I'm not extracting it. I don't remember for whatever reason, but I have the bed text and I have the trigger text. The trigger text is the one that is let me try one thing. I cannot do it with a web console because that is not in the web console. But if I do select star from there is something that fucks up though. Interesting. Select select bed text from NPC, blah blah blah. Tickets and Well, let me try something. Empty. There is something. So I have it, is here. Why no one is talking to you? Actually, I have it. But it's not extracted in my list. For whatever reason. You see, I have all of this. I have all of this if you want it. It's not much though. People are not speaking much with this NPC. It looks like now. This one I filtered 2024, right? This one is filtered 2024. Obviously, if I go back, I mean 2024 basically is very few players, right? If I go back in the days, so if I do 2010, I assume that we will get a way longer list. Not really too much. We get some wrong stuff like what is your job, where what is really a wrong, you know, a wrong spelling, and what is you job, which is also a wrong spelling. So I get a bit more stuff, but not much actually. So people are really not speaking with this NPC. People are not speaking with this NPC. I don't know how much people are speaking with NPCs normal text. I think that they probably speak with Arnquist, and because they try at the beginning, then when they see that maybe they are not answering too much, they just give up. That's also a possibility, yeah. So they do it once and then they say fuck it, it's not working. Possible. But anyway, we don't really care about that. I mean, even if it's few people speaking, I still would like to have it working, right? But I think if I do the same query on Arnquist, we will get way more, right? I mean, we have seen it already, so we had like a full page now. Maybe also because it's due to the quest. Sometimes when there are quests, people tend to ask things. Could be. Okay, let's debug it again and see if now that I connected properly, we can give some items or not. I hope we can, because I would like to be able to give some items to the city. But I have to think deeply how I want the mechanic for the ranking, because making a ranking, I mean, you can make a ranking when there is a timeline, right? Making a ranking without a timeline is a bit weird. Like you can say who contributed the most in the last week, but I think it's hard to say who contributed the most ever, right? Because ever is a bit long. I'm running around in Planeshift World using my imagination. Maybe I don't fully true explore Planeshift. Secret of the game is just chat with everyone you say. So you are not in game, but you think you are there, eh? Why you're not in game? You should go in game. You can meet people in game and speak with them. And ask them why you are here. You should say being high as a flying kite, because if the kite is on the ground, it's not high at all. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let's try again now. Let's try again. Testing is a bit long. That is why most of the testing I leave it to you. Because, if I have to test everything perfectly, it will take me forever. Okay, we give 2 iron ore. Okay. Ah, now something is happening. Okay. What? Did we find the item? Okay, let's check if we have the right item in the inventory and the right... yeah, we found it. So we remove the item. Okay, giving you this message that you contributed to the city. We destroy the item. And now we add the resource to the category. Let me see how much we add. How much we add? We add 12, right? We had 12 in storage, so this one should become a 14 if everything works. I mean, would be amazing. Please. Fuck. It became 2. It became 2. No. Yeah, it became 2 because probably I said equal instead of. No, I said. Yes. Yeah, I said quantity instead of. Yeah, but it works, eh? It worked. He added 2 instead of 12 just because this is wrong, but yeah, it worked. So we gave our first item to the city, guys. We did it. And also he updated the existing entry, which is nice. Okay, that's very good. That is very, very, very good. So it actually, all this mess, it worked. I'm impressed, really. So all the changes that we did in the last 2 hours worked pretty much flawlessly. Wow. Incredible. Incredible, bro. Okay, let's try again. This time maybe without the breakpoint, so we see from the player perspective what happens. Now, the UI is not refreshing yet, right? So you will not see the number going up or down until you click again, but I will fix that. So in theory, I want to see in my inventory, I want to see 2 items less, right? Yeah, I have only 3 iron ore. Very good. And I have only 3 iron ore. Very nice. And if I look at the city now has 14. Ah, it works, my friends. It works. Okay, now let's try to give 1 more iron ore and 1 fate. Maybe we can also have 1 iron bar. Yeah, let me get 1 iron bar. Item. Iron bar. Okay, we also have 1 iron bar. So we go, ah, it remains here when you open. That's a bit risky. Yeah, this should go to 0 when you open, huh? Okay, that's something I have to change. Also because my quantity here is 0. Why? Huh? It's not refresh. Yeah, it's not refreshing. It's not refreshing. Why is not refreshing? Maybe it's just not refreshing this one. Yeah, I think it's not entering this number, but it is I think it is refreshing. It's just not entering this number. This number is broken. Okay. Anyway, we give 1 1 1. Okay. And boom, we give. So now if I refresh, I see 2 2 0. This one is not refreshing. Here I see 15, but something didn't work. Yeah, we only sent one item. That's strange though. We only sent one item. Strangerinos. Why? I mean, this break is for these 4, right? It's not for these 4, so no, it should be okay. Why? Okay, let's debug it again. It seems that it's doing only the first, it's not doing the second or something. It's not doing the it's only doing 1, it's not doing the second. So let's do again 1 1. Wait, because now I added. Okay. Let me redo it. Because now I changed the code, and so it's getting upset. So yeah, for some reason this 4 is. I mean, unless this happens, but I don't think so, right? Also, we should manage the money. But it's basically working. I mean, there is something to check, but foundationally it is working. So if it's money, we have to do something very different. If it's money, we have to do something very different, because the only thing that we have to do, we have to check if the player actually has that money in his total and again, this in theory should never happen, but I want to check it anyway. Because we do the check before, right? But maybe the player finds some stupid way to trick, like he's opening a trade with someone else is accepting the trade while you have the city window open, and so he's discharging the money before while keeping the window. I don't know, there could be like tricks, so I want server side to do all the checks again. I can't play because I have to wait for the download to complete. What do you mean? It's the first time you download it? What do you mean, Fannar? You never played our game? Or is it because there is an update? Does the player have coins? So here I have to check if my player inventory money. No. We said this before. Money. Is there something like as money or no? So if player money total is less than whatever is required, right? Whatever is said you want to give, right? Then here we just abort with an error, which is the same error here, right? So it should never happen, but cannot find committed amount of coins, inventory change for whatever reason. But if we are not there, if we go here, right? We remove the coins and we add the coins to the city. So to remove the coins, I don't remember how to do it, but I think if I search this, I will find in the code. No, huh? Okay, well. The answer is no. Money adjust. What do you mean adjust? Money adjust. Type and value. No, I want to do it on the total, my friend. Adjust money. How do I set? Bro, I just want to remove a certain amount of money. Come on. It should be adjust, but adjust is asking me for the type, so if I do tria, is it taking from other monies as well or no? No, it's not. It's not. What is ensure tria? Ensure? Huh? Ah, because there is a plus. But the plus is not the minus. And no. What the fuck? Yeah, I think it's this function anyway. Is the operator minus? I think minus does what we want. I think minus does what we want, so he's already doing whatever we. Left change normalize. Calculate a given change. I don't know. It's doing something. I think minus should work. Okay, I think minus should work. So we do money minus player but why is never huh? Wait, PS money. Set money. No, but what I'm saying is, like when you buy something, right? It's the same when you buy something. When you buy something, we are just removing the money from you, whatever currency you have, right? Exactly. So this is what we should be in exchange manager somewhere, right? Or in, yeah, exactly. So exchange manager, money set, offering money get, blah 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 blah. No, but this is different. This is not when you buy. There is an exchange. I don't want an exchange. I want an exchange, but not when you buy. What the fuck? Offering money plus amount. We do it like this. Plus amount. I'm kind of confused how we do it, but for sure we do it. Oh, here it is. Calculate merchant price, right? So here is the price. Then we get the money. And then, how do we remove it? Oh my god, it's so complex, but... Normal purchase, okay. Cost, okay. Yeah, because we do all the stackable stuff, you know? Oh my god. Ah, Jesus. Oh, money minus cost, where cost is another money. Okay. So it's like this. And he's doing one minus the other. Where money... Well, where cost is in tria for sure. Yeah, I think this will work anyway. We did it a million times. So this should work. Okay, this should work. So we will do player set money equal to the current money, which is basically player money, minus the cost. There should also be a money thingy. Should be a money thingy with quantity. Oops. Okay, I think this will do. I think this will do. And then we need to add the coins to the city. Add the coins to the city actually is the same as this. In theory it's the same as this, with the item ID being the item. Yeah, in theory for adding to the city we can call this. So this is identical. This is identical because we use the item ID, which is the item ID of the coins of the tria. And then here we can just return, right? Okay, so now we should be able also to add money, which is nice. I can, because I haven't updated in a while. I see. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Let me just check why one. There are a few issues also in the refresh, right? So the refresh is not working as expected. But maybe before that, also I need to go. Before that, let me just try if what we did now works. But I think we are very close. We are very close because it's right into the database, it's getting the right item. There is just a bit of fixing to do on the UI that is not refreshing properly, but I think the logic is all good. The logic is all good. With the trick that I did of the insert on duplicate, we solved a pretty big problem. Drum roll! Let's go. Let's go with the drum roll. Drum roll. What would I like to know from Tarela? I don't know what you want to know from Tarela. I don't know. If she has no quest, you can just skip it. Depends if you want to start the conversation or... I think in the future we will have AI in our characters, by the way. We will have NPC AI, so... But I don't know when, but I'm pretty sure in the future I will have it. Okay, 140,000, blah, 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 right? So, for example, I want to add 51 coins. I want to add 51 coins and 1 iron ore. And 1, which is my last, by the way, my last fate. 151.1, eh? 151.1. Boom. What happens? Nothing. I mean, it actually removes the items. No, it doesn't. In this case. Stupid me. Wait a second. I did... No, I did return. No return. No. I did return, but it's wrong. It's not return, right? You should go to the next item, so it should be continue. Well, or we just do if else. Yeah, we can do continue. So it moves to the next item, right? Now we only gave the money. Yeah, I don't understand why we didn't get the money though in the bank. I mean, in the right here we don't see a new line. Why we don't see a new line? That's kind of strange, huh? We have to debug this and see why. Because in theory here, I think we removed the how many? I had 7. 7, 9, 141. Let me try. Let me try to give 1 only. 0, 0, and 1. I had 7, eh? 7. My inventory is not refreshing. 6 and... yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this works. It's not refreshing. The inventory is not refreshing. Obviously, after I give, I have to refresh the inventory. There's no way. I have to refresh the inventory on close, or I have to refresh the inventory. Yeah, but it works. It's giving the item, but the item is not going into the database. I have to understand why. But it's changing this one is not the other one. Okay, guys. Anyway, I need to go. More glyphs are not repeatable quest rewards, so it would be better to ask for those. Yeah, I know. I'm not. I mean, this is just an example, but I agree. I just wanted to try with very different items so that my testing is already a decent testing, right? So I try with a material, with coins, with a glyph, and with a crafting piece, right? But yeah, absolutely, we will not ask for glyphs. Probably we will not even ask for money, because I think money is a bit silly. Because basically asking for money is like asking for any material, because you can sell anything, right? But I still want to support it. Maybe we will get an idea that we want to drain billions of people, and so there will be one tier that is 1 million coins. I don't know. I don't know. But I want to support it. I want that the system works also with this. Okay, guys, we made good progress. So I will see you Saturday, because tomorrow I'm role playing a bit with my friends, and so for now I would say goodbye to you, and we will see each other if you want to see the progress of this crazy game on Saturday afternoon, right? And yeah. Meanwhile, if you want to click follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, that's always good, and also it is free. And if you want to play our game, remember you can click on download now. And you can download the game for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. The server is up and running. You can join and explore. Go around a bit, look at our world, and see how it is, and let me know. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching, and see you Saturday around 4 p.m. European time. Bye. See you.